Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here today because I'm going to be showing you the June Paper Pumpkin Kit. Now, a lot of you might have already seen this. I'm sorry if you already have. Not this video, but in a previous. But I have something to talk about before that. Right now, I am going to be giving away a free Tranquil Tulips stamp set when you place a minimum purchase of $50 or more with me using my new host code. If you want to see that host code and get more information about that, you can check it out at my website at loveandstampin.com. Okay, so we are going to jump right into making this, and I've sped the video up because I move kind of slow in 108 degrees. I noticed my video was long, and I'm like, I gotta do something about this. So I sped up the video a little bit. You get all these great pieces in this kit. Now, if you're new to Paper Pumpkin and you're not familiar with what it is, it's a kit that comes to your house every single month, and it's $19.95 a month plus tax. The shipping is included in that $19.95, so it's no extra. It's just the $19.95 plus tax. You get a kit to make some projects. Usually it's multiple of the same item so that you have more than one to give, which I love. This month, for example, it is 4 of these little treat bags and 4 or 6 of the note cards. I can't remember off the top of my head. You always get a stamp set, and you always get some little ink spots to do your inking with. And your very first kit comes with a clear acrylic block. If you save that block, you'll be able to use it for all of your stamps in the future. Look at this tissue paper. Is this not to die for, or what? It has the black seeds and then the bright red pink color for the watermelon. So look at that. So super cute. And then I just need to do my stamping for my tag that's going to go on the front. The cool thing about Paper Pumpkin is all the stuff is already ready to go for you. So like these die cuts, for example, are already die cut. And in this case, they're already watercolored, so I don't even have to do that part. Now, you might be thinking, I don't really like that, or I don't want to have to do what they send me. That's fine. You can always get creative and make up your own ideas and fun with the kits. I like to do exactly what they set out for me to do. The reason for that is I spend 99.9% of my time creating for everybody else. Like, either I'm creating tutorials, or I'm creating videos, or I'm coming up with ideas for just all kinds of different cards, or friends need something for me to create, or whatever it is. So I love Paper Pumpkin because somebody else has put in all of that work for me. So I get to just sit down and create something. It's almost like I'm getting to take my own little class, if that makes sense. I know that probably sounds weird, but I like to just sit down and do what they've already designed for me. And it just gives me this really fun little added creative break, I guess you could say, in that I'm still getting to stamp and do something fun, but I'm not the one having to come up with the idea. So this stamp set is so cute. I just absolutely love it. I'm sure I'm going to be making other cards with it, so if I do, I'll make sure to show those to you. And the other thing I wanted to mention about Paper Pumpkin is if you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, I want this kit. Unfortunately, you cannot get this kit after June. You have to sign up by the 10th of every month. So I would highly recommend signing up by the 10th of the month in order to get the kit. Because if you don't, then you're not going to get the kit for that month. So June 10th is already passed. This is June's kit, so you won't be able to get this one. If you signed up for Paper Pumpkin, though, you would be able to get this as a refill kit. It just won't come with the stamp set and the ink spots, but you could get all the inside pieces. So if you had your own little watermelon stamp or something like that, you could still do some really cute stuff with this. Okay, I'm going to stamp the sentiment here, and you can see I only have one clear block with me, so I'm just kind of like stacking stamps on top wherever. And I ended up making a mess because I did that, so I would advise against it. This was lazy on my part. You heard me mention earlier, oh, look at this, by the way, before I go on to my story. So you get the little embellishments that come, but look, they put a ruler on the back of the paper pumpkin so that you can like measure out how much string you need. Isn't that cute? Such a great idea. I don't know who thought of that, but kudos to you, whoever did. Okay, so I'm tying my little bow here. So my story is, it has been 103 to 110 every day since last Saturday, I think. I live in Northern California, and it has been scorching hot here, and my poor husband, for those of you that don't know or maybe new to my channel, my husband got a job at one of our utility districts near us, which is an amazing job. He is an apprentice lineman, so he's the guy that climbs the power poles and helps fix whatever's wrong so that people have power. Well, he's on call this week, God bless him, which means in the heat, sometimes stuff breaks more often. I don't understand all of it, but basically I think it gets too hot and then the transformer pops or breaks, and so they have to go fix it. And so anyway, he's been called out a lot this week, and it has been really hard on all of us. We have been missing him a lot, and he has been dealing with this heat wonderfully. I'm so proud of him. He just is a wonderful man, and he makes me so proud. I just love him to pieces. So anyway, he's home right now, and he's resting, and he's actually, as I'm recording this video, he's outside in the swimming pool with my daughter. And so I'm hoping I am able to get this video all finished for you before they come tromping back into the house. I tell you, summer brings on some definite challenges for running a business from home. So yeah, having my daughter home, having my husband in and out with being on call, it has presented some difficulty in getting videos up for you guys and getting blog posts up and stuff like that. So bear with me through summer is all I can say, because I'm doing my best, I promise. Alright, so I'm peeling away these dimensionals, and you saw I stamped that little hooray sentiment. This is moving on to the card. You saw how cute that finished bag was. So the card is covered in this gorgeous paper. I wish we had like 12 by 12 sheets of this cardstock because it's adorable. And I'm just going to layer this down. Now in the sample, they had it where you wrapped this twine around the little piece that I just laid down, but I didn't really like that because you couldn't see it that well. So I decided I was going to wrap it around the edge of the card and do my little bow there. Alright, so I'm getting this all finished up here, and I'm going to tie my bow, and that's it. I'll be done. I really hope you guys consider signing up for Paper Pumpkin. Again, you can get all the information for signing up for Paper Pumpkin over on my blog today at levinstampin.com. And below the video on my blog is all the information about that free stamp set. So if you're interested in figuring that out, learning about that, make sure you check it out. Just know not every order receives the free stamp set. It's only your order of 50 or more, and if you place more than one order, then you only get the stamp set once. You don't get it like every time you place the order. Why would you want multiple of the same stamp set anyway? Alright, so I'm inking up an envelope here, as you can see, and I was really having problems with my ink staying on my stamp, and I think it's because it's 90 degrees in my house. It's like melty or something. I don't know, it was weird. I've never had this happen before, and the only thing I can figure out is that it's got to be because of the heat, the extreme heat. My house is so hot. We have air conditioning, but it just can't keep up. It's really old air conditioning. I'm pretty sure it probably needs to be replaced. But we've got fans going, which you might be able to hear in the background, and the air running. Okay, so yeah, you can see here how like it didn't stick down and come off. And again, I've never had this issue, but I really was having problems with everything stamping. So what are you gonna do? I just kept on stamping, trying to get a better finish. Okay, so that's everything. That's my card, my little envelope, and I'm giving this goodie to my friend's daughter who just graduated college. Alright, if you want to see other videos from me, you can click on either one of the videos that you see here. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I would love for you to do, click on the little circle that has my face in it. And I always like a thumbs up, and when you leave comments on my video, it makes me super happy. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.